get this thing to record in case somebody needs to watch this. I'm gonna share my HFX on my phone, and then so that way anybody brand new and also Catherine can pick it up. Honestly, every single person should start with HFX and continue with HFX, even though you are good at taking your own trades. I highly encourage you to continue taking trades and come through HFX. So HFX is an app that you should all have, and I take majority of the HFX swipes if I can get them, and it is the easiest way to get started. It's the easiest way for somebody that is busy during the day to take trades. So I'm going to quickly share my screen, and please stop me. Brand new, not brand new, stop me if you have any questions. I would never want anybody to leave this call and not know what to do. Plus, you know, just don't be shy. Okay. This is the way the HFX swipes looks like. I'm going to zoom through this very quickly. Please, if you're brand new, ask questions. So this, you have to have your notifications on. If you don't have your notifications on, then you're not gonna hear the ding when it comes through, the sound of your notification coming through. What I always tell people to do is to use these three dots on the bottom right, click on it, go into the wheel for setting, and figure out what notification option works best for you. So there's an email notification, there's a phone notification. I personally have just a phone now that I know how the ding sounds like, right? I used to also have the email notification on, okay? The other notifications that I have on, honestly, you can have every single person on, but I just love having Kendry on, and it looks like that's the only person I have on. No, Kendry is on for notifications, for go live notifications. So if you're brand new, go live is the Zoom live session for education, okay? So Kendry is who I have on, and then on the trades, I just have all trade notifications on, okay? Any questions on that? Any questions on that? Don't text me later to ask a question. Ask the question here. Okay. Don't be shy. I don't want you to not ask a question because you're shy. All right, so that's it. So I gotta tell you that HFX swipes have really changed over time, but the fundamentals remain the same. So you're gonna get a text message telling you that USDJPY is a trade that you need to take, and you're gonna see that they're gonna say it's a call option, okay? A call option just means that you're gonna be clicking the call, and I will pull up my computer, I'll pull up my broker very quickly here. That way for the brand new people, you can kind of see what that means, okay? So if you don't have a broker, you need to have a broker. If you don't know what a broker is, please voice yourself now. That way we can help you. Voice yourself now. That way we can help you. So I'm logging into a broker. While it's doing that, when the order comes in, it says order type call. Call is a green button on your broker. I don't know if there's any broker within the Forex industry that the button is any other color. Should just be green. The entry price, usually they give you 115.630. So I will show you how that looks like in 2 seconds here. Broker is taking a while to load. I don't know why. And so the entry price is going to be on the broker. My broker is not loading. What the heck? Let me pick up another one. It's the weekend, by the way, so the forex brokers don't function on the weekend. Then let me see. Who else can I get? Maybe pocket option. Okay, so the entry price, I'll show you what it looks like. And now, if you look at some of these traders, Nes Velasquez, he does write it a little bit different than usual. So in this case, he writes, start looking for this trade by 12:05 EST. Okay. So when you get this notification, it's going to tell you what time it came in. So you're going to know if it's AM, PM. Okay. And then he basically does have a diagram here. If you look, he's going to draw the diagram here. And if you look very closely, he's basically just trying to tell you, like, you know, how the graph looks like. Okay. It's very easy. It's very, very, very easy. All you're looking for is entry price. All you're looking for is the entry price. So let me see if I can find USD/JPY and get you to see the price. Okay, I got it. Okay, any questions on this screen? Catherine, anybody?
Yeah, I have a question. This is Ivy.
Yeah.
The expiration time, what did you say that time is?
Yeah, expiration time, it just basically, this is my understanding, and I think Elizabeth might be on. My understanding of this is 12:05 Eastern time is the time that you need to basically stop worrying about this trade. It's done. It's a done deal.
It's finished. Okay.
Yeah, it's finished. Elizabeth, is that your understanding?
Yeah. Yeah, this is a NES trade and it's for NADEX.
Yeah.
NADEX has those expiry time, so at this time that price will not be valid anymore, basically.
Oh,
so you're
okay.
Right. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So I know Elizabeth is very familiar with NADEX. It's just a different broker that acts different, and that's the reason why I just wanted her to confirm. But that's basically what that means, which is kind of nice because you know, okay, I need to stop looking for this price at 12:05 instead of sitting there an hour, right?
Yeah, okay. So not all the educators have that time there.
No. Let's see if we can find another one for you, okay?
Jane, excuse me. So you said when 12 the expiration when is 12:05, that means you're not supposed to continue, or is when you start?
Is when like the trade should already be expired, meaning you shouldn't even take that trade.
Okay.
Yeah. So I'll show you where to find the entry price, 115.63620. When you see, as soon as this thing comes in, you're going to have a chance to look at your broker and see what the price is. And I'm going to show you what the broker looks like, okay? And then if you see this price at 115.620, you take that trade. However, I'm going to ask Elizabeth, are the trades 5 minutes? They are 5 minutes, right? For NADEX?
It depends, because some of them can go an hour, some can go, because the way the trades are arranged, they're arranged in time frames. So the shortest is 5 minutes, and I think they can go up to about an hour.
Okay. So in this case, would this be a 5-minute trade then? Where would we know? Okay.
Yeah, this would be a 5-minute trade, because when you're doing the entry on NADEX, on the price, it's gonna say the time frame.
Oh, okay.
So this one was probably a 5-minute one.
Okay. Is that why he has M5 there?
I think it's
Yeah.
So that means after 5 minutes you're not supposed to trade?
No, it means that.
Say that again.
After 5 minutes expiration, so you cannot trade anymore on that trade.
Correct, because what they do is it's like they put their options, they put them like Like if it's valid for 5 minutes, it's just 5 minutes. Like the trade will run for 5 minutes. If it's 20, it'll run for 20. So after that time is over, that trade is no longer valid. Like it expires. So it will either expire in profit or in loss, but it pretty much expires. And that's just because it's a little bit different.
Yeah.
So
yeah. So there are different brokers, you know, for those people that are brand new, there are different brokers. This broker in specific is just kind of different. And so that's the reason why, you know, I was asking the expertise of Elizabeth, because she uses this broker. I will show you a non-NADEX broker. Let's see if we can find one, okay? How do we get out of this one? Okay. This one is a non-NADEX, okay? So this one is gonna look a little bit different. You know what? I don't even want to do this one. Let me just pull up another one. Okay. Let me show you this one. This one is non-NADEX. NADEX is just a broker. You can choose NADEX. I don't use NADEX. I haven't learned NADEX. I don't plan on learning NADEX. Not now. I already have my own way of doing things. So I don't want to disrupt that at all. Okay. There's somebody with a background noise. I'm going to mute you. Who is it? Somebody has some background noise. Manosha Viombo or something. Is it you, Coach Rose? I see you're muted, but I'm just going to pick on you. I think it's the way you're eating that is making all that noise. I know you're muted. I know you're muted. But
Jenny,
all right. Hey.
I have a question on this one. The AUD JPY, because I remember that swipe, HFX swipe. And when I saw it, it was like maybe 4 hours later or 3 hours, and you got into it and you won. So does that mean sometimes you can wait for that long?
No, it must have been a different AUD JPY.
It was because I remember the 83.000.
Yeah. So if you see me taking trades, most of my trades are my own trades. My own. It could have been coincidence that this one came back to that zone, which is very notorious for AUD JPY. I was joking yesterday and I said I have a new boyfriend. Because AUD JPY moves so fast and it can pay you so much money so quickly, but it's very volatile because it gets to where it's going, it's coming back. It goes, hits the same place, it comes back. It goes, hits the same place, it's coming back. So it could be coincidence that it went back to the price, because the one night that I made a lot of trades, it was going to the same place and I was taking it. It goes to the same place, I'm taking it. It's very risky. Do not follow that stuff if you're not okay with losing a lot of money. Okay. But if you don't know what to do.
And another question.
Yeah.
On the idea starters, if it doesn't say won and it says active, does that mean it's still active? You can still get in the trade when it gets into that price?
Okay. So I would tell you my translation for the school, and I'll let some other people that have been doing this for a while also do a translation. Remember, we're all students, right? For me, if this trade comes in at 750, right? I'm going to go into my broker and look, and it sucks because my broker is not pulling up. Let me try a different broker because I want to show you. I want to show you what I look for. Okay. If this trade comes in at 750 and I'm available, I go look at my broker to see where is the price, right? That's the first thing you should do. Go look and see where the price is. If it's at 82 something, then I know I can just wait until it gets to 83.000. Okay. I will tell you this. I personally, and I want to hear from other girls, I don't wait for more than 30 minutes. I have never waited. Honestly, I don't even wait for more than 15 minutes on a trade. The moment the 15-minute zone is gone, I am not looking at that trade because I don't know now what's happening. It's like expired in my head. Regardless if it says active here, I'm done with it because it's been so long. I don't know like what happened to that trade. So for me, I don't even look at this. obviously, if it says 1, then you're not gonna touch it, right? It's expired. But for me, I look at when did it come in. If it came in at 7:50 and it's 7:55 or 7 or 8 o'clock, then maybe I might look at it. But there's a very high possibility that you're taking a trade that you shouldn't be taking because it's already expired, regardless of it says 1 here or active. Because if you're waiting for the trader to say 1, what if he leaves it active, he goes to do something else and he forgot to update that part, right? So I think it's our due diligence, due diligence to just give it maybe 10-15 minutes. I would like to ask the other traders, how long do you guys wait for the trades?
For me, I know I've stayed about an hour sometimes because I don't have the. You want to mute Catherine? I think it's Catherine's.
Catherine in the background.
Yeah. So whatchamacallit? Yeah, sometimes I might wait almost an hour because I'm at work, so I'm literally just watching the zone, and it might actually happen. I might actually win, but sometimes if I see it's like it's at 0, they say 000, and it's at probably 200. I ain't gonna wait. I just discard because I don't have time to be looking and waiting. So it just depends on your. If you're at home, then open your hourglass and see how it's looking, to confirm the entry point. That's what I would say.
Okay. I'm gonna do something real quick and see if one of my other broker is gonna let me in. Let me see.
Yeah, Jenny, I do like you. I don't wait for more than 10 to 15 minutes and I discard, yeah.
Okay. Anybody else that is an outlier? Thank you, Elizabeth. Go ahead.
Yeah. Oh, sorry. Yeah, I was just saying. For me, usually they'll send that little trading view chart down there. So I look to see where the numbers were when they call the trade, just to know, Yeah. Then I'll be like, okay. I'll look, and then I'll be like, okay. So this was called at this time. Then I'll look at my trading views usually also. I'll just be looking and I'll be like, maybe if it's too far off, I'm like, okay, maybe this one's gone. Or if it's around the area, then I can, if it's near, then I can wait for it. But otherwise, if it's gone, it's just gone. But I like that little chart they usually put there because it gives you an estimate.
Okay, cool. I told you guys, it might just be HFX swipes, but we're learning a lot. I'm learning. You can never learn too much with this thing. Okay. I don't know what's going on with any of my brokers because none of them are loading. So I'm going to try to use a broker that I'm not very familiar with. But I think Coach Rose and Carol and Elizabeth, you may be using pocket options because I do want to show an example. Okay. So imagine you just got this trade, AUD-JPY. It's 750 and right now it's 750. We just make an assumption, okay? You know that the order type is a put. You know you're looking for a red button, okay? You know the entry price is 83.000. And they've told you that this trade is in literally 5 minutes. So the moment you see 83.000, click the button and make sure the time is showing is 5 minutes, okay? Also, they've told you fixed time on. Okay, so let's make an assumption this is valid, like I'm about to take this trade. And I'm also going to show you what I do when I look at the graph like Elizabeth was saying, and it's like 81.00. I'm like, I'm not going to sit there staring at the thing. For me, what I do is I use trading view. This is a little bit advanced, but I'm going to show you what I do. And then you can figure out like what works best for you. So I will disconnect from, let's just remember it's a put 83.000. I'm going to stop this and then I'm going to share my screen. Okay. How do we take the trade? The way we take the trade is very simple. So I don't have my regular brokers. They're not loading. I guess the weekends are no longer loading, which kind of makes sense. We don't trade on the weekends. So a broker is going to, there's many different brokers. If you're brand new here, we're going to recommend some brokers. Please do your due diligence. to figure out which broker is best for you. A broker is just like a bank account. I may have Chase, I like Chase. You may have better experience with Bank of America or a credit union. So we have nothing to do with the brokers. We just tell you the ones we're using. It's up to you to choose whoever you want. If you make money, thank us. If you lose money, we don't know you. I'm just kidding. Just do your due diligence. That's all we're saying. If you have to go online, look at the reviews, figure out who you want to be paired with, that is on you. Okay. So assuming you picked pocket option, this is just one of the brokers that a lot of people use. I don't use this. I just don't use this. I don't care for it. It doesn't have all the features that I was used to as a mono when I started trading about 7 months ago. But this is the way you take this trade. It's AUD, JPY. So you just come here, and all brokers are the same. Literally, they are the same. You're just gonna come here and click on AUD, JPY. Okay, easy, right? AUD, JPY. Now, it told us it's 5 minutes. Now, I'm probably gonna need your guys' help. Where do we find the minutes? On this broker, help. Okay,
Right.
Is it here?
Yeah.
Okay, I just do plus, I guess. This doesn't look. Where is the M5? They changed.
You see the little
What?
clock bottom, a little clock thingy by the the little clock under the numbers.
Okay, got it. All right.
So now
So you know it's 5 minutes.
Go to your plus sign. Yeah.
M5.
Yep.
It's M5. Okay. So so basically you want this trade to be 5 minutes. So then, Coach Rose, since you volunteered yourself, this started at 4. How do we make sure it's 5? Okay, it is.
Yeah, you got it.
Okay, all right. So the trade was 5 minutes. Now we are going to be looking for 83.000. Why? That's what the trader told us, right? So now all we have to wait is, you see this number, this strike price, this right now is 85.837. It's not 83. That's where you were hearing the different scenarios of, what do? Do you wait, blah, 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 blah. If this was 83.000, we've been told it's a put. I would literally just hit the M5, okay? Why is it not 5 minutes? How do you make this 5 minutes though? Why is it 4? Pocket options experts?
I don't know. Sometimes it will start doing countdown before.
Maybe that's why I don't use this broker. But so you're looking for it that is going to be 5 minutes. Honestly, it's usually an estimate. Even with my broker, when I put 5 minutes, if I don't click on the put button or the red button immediately, it's gonna lapse. It's gonna move on. So it might not be exactly 5 minutes, okay? So let's assume this is 5 minutes and it's you're looking at it, you're like, wait, it's 83.000. What you need to do is just click the red button and now your trade has started. Man, I'm about to make some big money. $820 is mine today.
And
Damn. $1,000 days loading on a Saturday. Okay. Any questions on that? Catherine, I want to make sure I'm taking care of you. You're brand new. Any questions on what we just did? No questions. Okay, good. All right. So now what happens if it's not at 83, right? You heard different people saying different things. Let me show you what I do. This is a little bit advanced, but this is what I do, okay? I go into tradingview.com, okay? For me, I rely so much on alarms. Not to say I just had a birthday last week, so I'm old. I'm not old. Okay. So if you have TradingView, remember TradingView is a free account. You can literally do a lot of the things. Let me tell you a little secret. I no longer pay for TradingView. I have the free account. I used to have the paid account, but I realized that now that I know a little bit of what I'm doing, I no longer need to be paying, what is it, $14.95 or whatever the amount is. So I have a free account. So don't feel like you cannot be successful without a free account. You will be successful. However, of course, if you're brand new, you feel like you need a paid account. A paid account has more alarms, and I'll show you what those mean in a second here. But for me, I'm no longer paying for TradingView. Okay, so what do? The price is not at 83.00. It's at 85. You're like, I have dishes to clean, or I'm taking care of my kids. What do? You come here, you select AUD, JPY. If you want, this is completely optional. Now, you come here to this tool. Remember, everything we're teaching you is within the IM.Center. This is, we're just basically regurgitating all the information that we've just accumulated from IM Academy. We're not different from you. We've just been studying. So then I'm gonna come here. I'm gonna use this tool. It's called a trend line tool. Trend line tool. I'm gonna click on it. I'm gonna take the horizontal line. I'm gonna pick this thing up. I'm just gonna come on the main screen and look for 83. But let me tell you a little secret. I'm not gonna put the alarm on 83. What I'm trying to do is to remind myself to go take that trade when it gets to 83.00. But I'm not gonna put the alarm at 83, because what if I have to come running up the stairs? I love money. I'm Kikuyu, by the way. I don't want to break my leg or kick my dog in the process. So what I do is, instead of, I know the trade needs to be taken at 83.00, I'm going to put it less. That way, when the alarm starts dinging, I have enough reactionary time. So in my case, maybe I can put it at, am I going the wrong way? Yeah, I'm not going the wrong way. I can put it at 82.99. Nah, that's not enough. I can put it at 82.986. Okay. I'm going to come here. Now, why did you do that to me? I'm going to come here. I'm going to draw a line at whatever time you think is enough for you to react. Okay. Maybe put it here. Once you put it there, you see this plus sign here? You just right click. Actually, you don't right click. You right click, and then you add alert for AUD JPY 82.956. Why am I doing this? Because my trade is not ready. I'm assuming that I went on to my broker, and my broker told me, hey, it's not at 83.00. Where did I get 83.00? From my HFX swipes. So now I've put an alarm, and I have this as loud as I can. And I also have my notification set up in a way that I get a email. So if I have my phone on, I'll see the email that the alarm for AUD JPY is going on. We do not own TradingView. This is not part of the academy, but there is a video that trains you on how to set this up. Okay. If you're curious on where to get a video that helps you on how to set this up, please go to the school. It's at golive.im and write these instructions down. You go to Cambry More. You go under Cambry More. You're going to look at his favorite sessions. I don't know what's wrong with my computer today, it's so slow. You're going to go to his favorite sessions here. Okay. And then you're going to look for TradingView. Did I click favorites? Did it click? Yeah, I did click. I found everything I'm telling you is within the school. So I just took my time out of my busy schedule, just like everybody else, and I came and listened to some of this stuff. I swear to God, I'm telling you in the beginning, I was crying tears. I couldn't understand it. I couldn't understand. But I would repeat, I'm like, I'm not dumb. I'm not dumb. Repeat. I would listen to the video until I start speaking like Kendrick. Oh. So the video is TradingView video is 03-06-2021. Okay. If you have to listen to this 50 times, it's worth it. Because once you learn this skill, I'm telling you, your money problems are gone.
Jen, excuse me, is it showing to some? Because I tried to check when you are explaining like that the other time, but I could not. I never found it. I think I don't know. The videos for Kenfree, I tried to check and I could not find it.
Can you? Are you in golive.im?
Yeah.
Okay.
But when I scroll down, so I get the one that you told Mudon, is it? I don't know. Somebody was asking a question, and you told her to go back
where
there.
You are right now? Where you are right now on my screen? Tell me. Look at my screen and tell me where you are, and then I can guide you.
Yeah, that's where I am on. I am Go Live.
Okay. Alrighty. So you see Kendrick? Click on him.
Hold on.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah, I'm there.
It's kind of slow to. Okay. Scroll down and look for favorite sessions.
It's not open for me.
It is slow. It's actually not. It's not my internet. I thought it was my internet, but it's slow.
I don't know, for some reason it's not opening for me.
Where are you at?
I don't know, maybe my internet or something. It's not logging in. It's not going there. Keep on going round.
Okay, take the instructions and then you can try later, okay? So you're just gonna go to Kendrick, click on favorite session. Okay, click on favorite session and you're just looking for this video right here with the date of 03-06-2021. Okay? Yeah. So just listen to it. You guys, anything, if my background looks different, it's just because I played around with the background under settings. I don't even remember what I did.
Yeah, that's what I was asking you. When you go to tradingview.com, where do you go specifically? Because when I tried to open, it wasn't showing me like yours.
It doesn't look like you, it will not look like mine because I've kind of changed the background. It's kind of like the way you make the changes on your phone, just the background.
Tradingview.com, where do you go specifically?
Oh, I went to settings. The settings are right here. It's the 3 dots on the right next to the watch list.
Oh, okay.
It doesn't have to, the background does not have to look like mine.
Yeah, I know. But remember I was telling you it's taking me to go to Oanda. It's taking me to different brokers. When I try to open.
Just go to tradingview.com and then it's gonna ask you to create an account.
Okay.
Yeah.
And I created. Or go where?
Don't go to any other website.
Yeah, you remember I told you I created the account already, but when I was trying to create the other time, it was taking me to different people who were asking me if I Social Security or am I sick?
That was scary. That was.
Yeah.
By the way, you guys, Catherine brings up a really good point. She went to TradingView and somehow, for whatever reason, she was taken to Oanda or something, and they were asking for her social.
The other one was calling itself Ninja Traders.
Don't give out your social, don't give out nothing. Don't give out your wallet ID, none of that stuff. Just be careful. Okay, so you're all set there, right? I need to switch gears to swipe coin. Any questions on this? Catherine, you're good?
Yeah, I just write the step, then I don't know, for some reason it's not opening on me. I don't know why.
Alrighty. I'm gonna show you guys swipe coin. Let me see if I have any questions. Okay. Alrighty, I want to show you swipe coin once again. I am just a student of IM Academy. If you want the whole truth and nothing but the truth, you need to go to IM directly. I'm just showing you what I do, okay? I don't want nobody to be seeing liability crap. Trust me, people are evil sometimes. All right, so what do you do if you want to start taking advantage of crypto? Okay, I'm going to share my screen. So I'm going to stop sharing my screen here. I'm going to share with you my phone. Okay. So I would personally, and I would like for the other ladies to chime in on this. This is my personal opinion on, why am I not showing my screen? My personal opinion on this is very clear. I would not want you to start jumping into swipe coin if you do not even understand how to take trades successfully within HFX. That is just me. Why? You're gonna get into some huge cobweb. Now you're gonna be all confused. I have been with the school for, this is my seventh month, and I really did not touch swipe coin until maybe my 5th or 6th month. I want you to just concentrate on HFX, get very good at it. Take very successful swipes, take very successful stuff, and then I move to swipe coin. That is my approach. Some people might, majority of you guys are smarter than me on this meeting. Maybe you might be able to do all of them, but I really suggest that you get to know one thing and jump to the other thing. Coach Rose, Coach Carol, Coach Elizabeth, do you guys have a variation you want to add to that on approaching?
I agree with you, Jenny. Because sometimes on those swipe coins, I've noticed a couple of times it should have been a put, but a call. And then if you don't have the foundation, like you said, you will not be able to make that difference and notice that, oh, it should have been a put instead of a call. And you go ahead and you click put. But you need to have that, like you say, you need to have that foundation and be taking trades, on your own first, so that you have that understanding. I agree with you.
Okay, cool. Okay, so any other input on that?
Yeah, if you don't know how to do HFX and then you start jumping on swipe coin, you're gonna get confused. You're gonna get an information overload, and nothing's gonna make sense at all. So just as Jenny and Carol said, just master one thing, get comfortable with one thing first, and then after that you can jump to swipe coin. For me, at least that's how I started. I first of all wanted to understand what I was doing with HFX. When I got comfortable with that, now I'm doing swipe coin and it's making sense.
Yeah, it's really good money, but also remember, crypto is brutal. I'm telling you, if you make money, you make a lot of money. If you lose money, you lose a lot of money, like instantly. Because with crypto, the amount of leverage you're putting in, the amount of money you're putting in or you're gonna win is based on pips, not minutes. So when you start to understand that if the graph moves from 42,223 to 43,223, that's the number of pips. That's the amount of money that is being taken out of your account to go into war for you. Pips, based on just those movements from one to the other. So you can make a lot of money. Or if you don't know what you're doing, you could lose a lot of money because it's based on pips. The pips calculations and we're going to show you the resource. For those people that are interested in getting into SwipeCoin, I'm still going to show you. And I can tell you to just create a demo account and start clicking. That's what I did. I would just click and see, oh, what is it doing? But I'm still studying. What is it doing? Because you're not losing your money and you're starting to study. It might take you as long as it took me. It might take you a shorter time to get comfortable and kind of see what you're doing, okay? But we're still gonna show you a resource where to go study for these things, okay? All right. With that said, SwipeCoin is an equivalent of HFX swipes. SwipeCoin deals just with cryptocurrency assets, Bitcoin, Ethereum, all that stuff. This stuff is sweet because, I mean, for the most part, they're literally telling you what to do. There's something called a scalper. Sometimes they don't give you all the dimensions to enter the trade, but I take the easy ones. Right now, I'm still a mono. I'm still Form 1. I'm still taking the baby ones. I'm still letting them spoon feed me. Even though I've studied, I'm putting things together. This is a very good example of a really good swipe that came in. However, even I was confused about this one because it said Bitcoin versus Tether US. And I still think this was a mistake, but I stand to be corrected. I think they meant to say USD. Tether, for those people that are going to study, you're going to realize that Tether US is the same value as a USD. Tether is just a cryptocurrency that has basically mimicked the United States dollar. So it's one value, $1 is one tether, or tether, whatever, however you want to call it. Elizabeth, there's somebody that cracked up. You want to say something?
Sorry. Yeah, when that trade came, I got so confused by the USDT because I don't have it on my broker. So I remember texting Carol, do you know which broker we can use that, where you can do the USDT? Then later, I see the bottom and it says BTC USD. Yep. That's when I figured, okay, I could have taken that trade as BTC USD. So I remember texting Carol about that, and we were all so like, oh my God, yeah. So I missed it.
Next time, text me because I was in the same cowboy, but I was like, what is happening? And I took this trade. It was so good, so good. Okay, so now. I don't blame you. When you don't know, you don't. If you're not sure about anything, just take it in your demo account. I'm trying to exit out of this thing. Okay, there you go. Okay, so the trades are going to come in this way. They're very easy, by the way, you guys. So I know we kind of scared you in the beginning, but I'm going to tell you it's very easy, okay? The trade is going to come in. It kind of looks complicated. It has a lot of colors, but it's very easy. So it's going to tell you the pair here. And this is what Elizabeth was saying. Even though he talked about a different crypto on the top, he said USDT. It's actually a USD pair. Okay. So whoever, Denny is the one that gave us this trade, potentially made a mistake. I don't know. Maybe we just don't know what we're doing. But BTC USD is the currency. Okay. And you have to have a broker that has BTC USD, and we're going to show, maybe I can show you, I can give you some of the brokers that have BTC USD. It's the same thing as having a broker for Forex. And you're being told it's a potential buy idea, right? So you know it's a buy. And they give you details here, leverage details, blah, 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 blah. But they also tell you, they give you this graph. Okay, so let me show you what this graph means. It's easy. Once you've studied HFX, it's simple. This bottom line, and any of the three ladies, please hop in and correct me if I'm wrong on any of this stuff. I am also a student, okay? This bottom line is called the stop loss. Stop loss, meaning that if this is a buy idea and it goes below this number, if let's say this graph came up here, you're making money, and then it starts falling, and you're like, wait a minute, I don't want to go beyond this line here because I'm going to lose a lot of money. It's just a stop loss, and you're going to type this into your coordinates. When you put in your trade, I'm going to show you how to put in the stop loss. All you're trying to do is stopping your loss. You're stopping your loss. So they give you the entry level. How do you know when to enter? They basically give you a box. They tell you, okay, we just sent this trade idea. It looks like if you enter anywhere from this, anywhere right here, anywhere within this two little this rectangular here, you should be fine. Okay. So if you catch it at 41,600, honestly, even if you catch it at 41,800, your first potential take profit just means where you start making money. It's also known as TP1, the first level of making profit, TP1. We're going to show you where I got all these terms. I am not a trader by day. I just study. Okay. I'm obsessed with studying. I listen to it when I'm washing my dog, vyombo, all those things. Okay. So when you say, for me, when I started out, even in the demo account, I would just say, I just want to see the money. So I would just say, close my trade when it hits the 42,335 zone. As soon as I make a profit, I'm out. But when you start having those big kahunas, you can say, hey, I want to go to the next entry, TP2, the take profit 2 zone, which is the 42,725. But let me tell you this. By the time you're hitting here, you're making a lot of money, but you could also lose a lot of money. Okay? If you're like, okay, I just want this thing to go all the way here, you could make a lot of money. But also if this thing falls and it falls really fast, you're going to lose a lot of money. Okay? So that's all these zones are. TP1, TP2, TP3. I personally started out with TP1. Nowadays, I kind of hang around TP2, but honestly, sometimes I look at my phone and I'm like, hey, I see some money, I'm out. I close the thingy. I close the trade. And then make sure you always have a stop loss put in. Any questions on this? I'm about to show you how it looks like on the broker itself. Any questions on that? I'm going to disconnect, that way I can get into a demo account real quick. If I can. Any questions on that? Okay, so now I will share my screen back, okay? So I'm going to show you how I do this. And by the way, there's a video by Kendry on YouTube that all of us, I know Elizabeth used it, I know Carol used it, I don't know if Coach Rose used it to kind of learn what we're telling you, but it's also on IM Academy, okay? So a trader's come in. A trader's come in, you're like, okay, let's go. It's BTC USD. They've given me the entry points. I know that I need to enter at anywhere within this little rectangle. What do? You go into MetaTrader 4. Let me go back there for a second. This is basically MetaTrader 4 is an app that you need to download. Okay, MetaTrader 4, you download this app. Okay, within this app, you attach your broker. Remember how you have a broker, you have Vid Forex, you have IQSend for HFX, you have Pocket Option. The broker that you choose is really up to you. I'm going to give you a few brokers that we know about. It's up to you to go and figure out like which one you want to use. Hugo's Way, H-U-G-O. Is it Hugo's or Hugo? Hugo's Way, H-U-G-O-S-W-A-Y is one broker. Second broker is Osprey. Let me show you. Osprey XFX. This is how it's spelled. Osprey FX. Okay, Osprey FX. Second potential broker, do your homework. The first one I talked about was Hugo. This guy, see, Hugo's Way, Hugo's Way. Okay. Who else? What are the other brokers, girls?
I know just those two.
Elizabeth,
Yeah.
those two, okay. Coach Carol, Coach Rose. Okay, so those are the only ones that we know, okay? You can go, honestly, you can go to the Wild Wild West and look for cryptocurrency brokers and do your homework, look at the reviews, figure out who you want to use, okay? Any questions so far? Voice your questions here. Do not text me later. I love you, but voice your question. I get text people saying, I was so shy to ask you. Don't be shy. Ask questions here. Okay. Now, we know that MetaTrader 4 is basically the platform, but you need to attach your broker. It's very easy. Once you get your broker, you can come in here under settings. Okay. You come in here under settings, and all you have to do is go into new account, log in into your account. You have to have loaded, you have to have chosen your broker, have a login, and then you come here and you say, now I want to attach my broker to MetaTrader 4. Remember, MetaTrader 4 is just the shell that helps you take the trade. The money is going to be coming from your trade, your broker. Hugo's Way, Osprey FX, whoever else you choose for cryptocurrency. Okay. Now, once you come into settings, you go log in and you decide whoever you want to use. Let's just say it was Osprey or whatever. Then you can log in into your broker. That's how that works. Any questions on that? Okay, so now BTC USD trade has come in. You're super excited. You're like, by the way, Osprey, Hugo's Way, whatever broker you decide to use, just know that they will give you a demo account. Please, please, please do not ever take any trades in the beginning on a live account. Use your demo. Use your demo, even if you have to use your demo 3 months. Don't be in a rush to lose your money until you get it, okay? So now, very quickly, because we gotta get out of here, how do you take a trade? A trade comes in, this is BTC USD. All you do is you go into MetaTrader 4, you click the plus sign on the top, you use this. Oh, this one doesn't have crypto, God dang it. Why does this not have, anyway, so let's assume this is a BTC USD, okay? And then now, remember, we have the stop loss number from here. What's the stop loss number? 4907. 4907. Guess what? I just come in here and I type in 4907. Okay? Now take profit. We have 3 areas of TP1, TP2, and TP3. The first one is 42,335. I'm just looking at this number. The second one is 42,725. And the third one is 43,709. If you're brand new, I say take here. Just a little bit of money is good. But if you are like, if you're a risk taker, you can take 47,709. What do? You go to MetaTrader 4, take profit. What was it? Oh, actually you can copy it. No, you can't copy it anymore. What was the number? 43,907. 43. I'm just going to say 43,907. Guess what? You just click buy. That's it. But also here, you need to change your numbers. 0.10 is what we always say, because then you're just using 1/10 of your account. That's my understanding. Elizabeth, is that true? 1/10 of your account is 0.10? Carol? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, it is.
Yeah. Awesome. When you do one, you're doing 1% of your account. If you do 1% of your account to make a lot of money, you do 5% of your account, but just know, I'm telling you, cryptocurrency runs like a crazy person. Like, boom, make a lot of money, lose a lot of money instantly. That is what we understand so far on crypto. However, I would love to encourage you, please kindly, to immerse yourself if you're interested in our school and learn as much as you can, okay? The way I did it, and the way a lot of the ladies that are are helping all of us just learn. And guys, we're just volunteering our time to help you. I love it. Where would you start to learn cryptocurrency? Okay. Oh, there's a question here. Oh, the statement. Hugo's Way, Osprey, those are the main ones. The way you make a lot of money is the same way. Thank you, Carol. All right. So how have we learned? Honestly, let me just tell you, it's so worth it. It's better than your 4-year degree. I can guarantee you 100%. Your 4-year degree did not show you how to make money instantly and not work for somebody else or putting a lot of time with, sacrificing your family. Immerse yourself into im.center. Please. I beg you. Once you do this, you become a money-making machine. The way I'm still learning. Even for HFX, if you're getting confused, I swear, if you just go back in here and spend a little bit of time, you're going to be okay. It does take 6 months to be proficient. That's my own personal opinion. Some people are faster. For me, that's how long it took. If you're learning about DCX, I really highly encourage you to come here into DCX Academy and start just understanding the terms. Take your time and go through the course. But at the same time, you can just be doing those dummy trades. Sign up with Osprey, sign up with Hugo, sign up with whoever you want to sign up. While you're learning these things, they're going to be gibberish in the beginning. When you're learning these things, you're still taking those dummy trades from swipe coin. And then it starts making sense, okay? It's the same way. If you get confused with the HFX, I swear, I'm telling you, I've invested a lot of time in the education system here. That's the reason why I am feeling a little bit more comfortable. But let me tell you, trading is easy. What the most difficult thing is our mindset, thinking we want to be rich right now. We want to be rich right now, okay? That's the problem. And then when you lose money, you're like, oh, maybe I don't know what I'm doing. That's your mind and the devil playing with you. Okay? So just immerse yourself in this. It's worth it. It's less than 4 years of studying. And then you get yourself into a situation where $1,000 is good money per day to make. With 6 months of studying, $1,000 a day, sign me up. I would do it over and over again. Was I frustrated in the beginning? Yeah, I was very frustrated in the beginning because I didn't understand it. I ran into, a live account too soon. Did I lose money? Of course I lost money. Are you going to lose some money along the way? Yeah, you will. But when you become disciplined and know that you only trade 3% of your entire account at a time with HFX, and then 0.10 in the beginning with swipe coin, you're not gonna lose a lot of money. Any questions on this? And then I gotta go. I gotta talk to my mom before she sleeps. Any questions on this, ladies?
All I can say is that practice, practice, practice. It gets better.
Don't give up. If you give up, I'm gonna come beat you up personally, flying, kick your butt. Don't give up. Don't give up. I'm telling you, you'll be tempted to give up many times. Don't.
Yeah, I need to hear that because I am feeling sometimes discouraged. I'm like, oh my God, his thing, will I ever get it?
Go back to im.center, study like a maniac. My husband thought I'd lost my mind. I promise. I was listening over and over. Even yesterday, I was listening to, I'm also going to try to get into AltFi. I was study. Don't give up. Don't overtrade. Let me tell you straight up. Don't take more than 3 trades. You're going to see me taking more than 3 trades, but don't follow what I'm doing. Do what the school is telling you to do. Why am I taking more than 3? I kind of know what I'm doing. Is it risky? It's very risky. Very risky. Don't be greedy like me. Yesterday, I took my trades when I won my money and I saw those candles going like they were this long. I'm out. When you see candles being so long like that, they were just going consistent and then they get long. Stay away. Shut your computer, put it under the bed, somewhere you cannot get to it. Take your phone, give it to somebody else, give it to your neighbor. Don't take any trades. Yesterday was so weird. And I'm so glad that it was after we had made some money. It will take a little bit, it will take a lot of sacrifice in the beginning. It will. You may have to wake up when Kenry is on. You may have to wake up when Kenry is on. We've all done that. You may have to listen to it 21 times. We've all done that. But it's easier than being employed or looking for money the rest of your life. Sacrifice now, hang in there. I promise you, I'm just a regular girl with a kitamba. I haven't showered. Those are too many details, but I wanted to jump on this call today and share it with you guys. I am just as regular as they come. I don't have any background in nothing. I just was hungry. I saw a way and I was like, I'll figure it out. If Kenry can figure it out, if Nigerians can figure it out, I can figure it out. But you know what? You know what's different from the person that just quits is when it's hard in the beginning, you're like, oh, it's not meant for me. It's meant for you. Do you think God chose you, made you sign up here just because he hand selected you and told you here? But the devil now is fighting you like there's no yesterday. Fighting you.
Then I have a question. So the hourglass too, you have to do a setup for hourglass, or you just go straight to the website?
You don't have to do a setup for hourglass. And I'm running late here. My mother is calling me. Give me 2 seconds here. I want to show you. I think maybe I did not show you this. Let me help you out. I want you to follow the instructions here. That way it's easier for you, just step by step, okay? You don't have to set up anything on hourglass trading. Okay. Is it my internet or what's going on? Please, if you're brand new, make sure to go to this website. It's all this information is on your email. So I'm not gonna say the password now because I'm recording this on YouTube, but log in, the information is on your website, email. Go in here, please, and follow step-by-step instructions.
Where is that?
Step
I can't see. You say where?
I'm sharing, right? You guys see me?
I'm sharing, but I can't see anything.
Then the issue is on your side. Who's talking? Catherine?
Yeah.
You can't see it? You can't see my screen? Are
What
you
is
on a
that?
phone?
Yeah, I'm on the phone.
Okay, swipe right or swipe left. You can see now? The website is janeybode.com/trading. It's on your email.
Okay.
Yeah. janeybode.com/trading. And honestly, please kindly go through just every section of this site. It's all gonna make sense. Because what I've done is I've kind of just downloaded my brain the way I learned this thing. And if you follow this instruction, line by line, you should be good. And Hourglass is just a scanner. You don't have to do any setup on it. Okay.
Mhm.
Any other questions? Alrighty, you guys, thank you so much for being here. We're gonna take a quick picture just to be for the group. It's not gonna go anywhere else. Put your face in here. 1, 2, 3, smile. Awesome. Alrighty, you guys, thank you so much for your time. Cambridge should be on next week. He had a wedding today, so that's the reason why he didn't come in. I recommend for you, when Cambridge is here, ask him hard questions, man. He's a trader. Ask him really hard questions, because if you're running into anything like during the week, that you're like, man, this is so confusing, especially when it comes to technical stuff, write it down and wait for Cambridge to be here. And he's gonna really help us. He's really committed to this group. He wants to help each and every one of us succeed. But you also have to do your homework. You have to go through the curriculum. You have to go to IM.center and study that stuff there. Ready? Alrighty, you guys, have a good night. Have a good night. Oh, Jesus. Have a good night is for my mother, but have a good day, and I'll talk to you soon.